call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 30.
Oh, what's up, everybody? How we doing? What's up, Landon? Everything by John. So we have a couple more days. I'm not sure. What I can see right now in Podio is my, let's see. My projected profit right now from the deals I've gotten is at 152K. But I know that's pretty skewed because I have like a couple deals that are in deal issues right now because it's shit with the tenants that we got to figure out. And there's a really big one that's in there that's like a 60, 70K deal. So we'll have to see. Yeah, everything by John, bro. That's the thing about this business. You got to get systems in place to make it, consistent, to where you're getting deals closed every single month. Realtor exam is until July, so in the meantime, I've been helping another agent with open houses. Good shit, dude. What's up, Riley? How you doing, bro? D, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. All right, how are you dispelling and finding buyers quickly? So dude, we list all of our properties essentially on the MLS. So we're finding a lot of buyers from there. Also, we have Investor Lift, so we're reaching out to the top buyers in that area. Well, right now one thing we're like implementing right now is we're using Privy to go find all the flip comps in an area, and we're calling all the buyers who have flipped properties recently that way. Like, we just have, a very multi-pronged approach to finding buyers. What time do you start making phone calls? What time do I personally, just whenever I can fit it in. So I had some meetings and stuff this morning, so I'm on a little bit later. But everybody else, right after our morning meeting. Did you pass the challenge goal already? No, I don't know. I mean, guys, here's the thing is we got the 30 days to get the deals, and then we'll see how everything pans out over the next 30, 45, 60 days. All right, very nice. Use flat fee. Flat fee, yeah. Listing everything in flat fee.
Yes.
Hello, Michael.
This is not Michael.
Oh, gotcha. It looks like somebody had filled out some information on my website about selling a property on Park Circle. Is that you? What's up, Rod and Kia? How you doing? Bryson, my projected...
Yes.
Hey, I think we got disconnected. Were you not the owner of the place over on Park Circle in Monroe?
Yes.
You are the owner?
I'm not available right now.
Okay, when should I
I'm
give
not available right now.
Okay, when can I give a call back, do you think?
Tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I do appreciate it. Guys, so with these wholesale deals, right, especially the process I'm using, it's a little bit longer of a cycle. It's not like you get the deal and sold and you make your money 2 weeks later, right? So I've got 30 days to get as many deals as possible. Right now we're at 17. Out of the 17 I have, my projected profit is at 152K already. So over the next 30, 45 days, as more of these deals get into marketing, as we resolve tenant issues, things of that nature, we'll see what it comes out to. How exactly do you find buyers on Privy? So guys, this is something new that I'm just now starting to do, but essentially is what we're doing is going, looking at the flip comps, and then we can just see who are these people who flipped houses. They got their number, they got their name right there. I skip trace the name, we call them, hey, looks like you just flipped this house, are you looking for another one? You look like Tom Hardy. I haven't gotten that one before. I'm a fan of Tom Hardy though. Can you do the exact same thing on Zillow or no? No, because Zillow isn't going to show you which houses were flips. Like Privy, you can literally see and it'll show you the house that was a flip. It'll show you the before and after photos. Like you can tell that they're flips. And then you call those guys. What's up, Braden? How you doing, bro? All right, you look like Tyson Smith. Facts. How many hours do you call a day? I don't know. I don't keep track. Do you flip houses? I flip contracts. But I think I'm going to start doing some flips, guys. Hello, Jeff.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, this is Tyson. Looks like you filled out some information on my website about selling a property over here in Rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Did I catch you at a bad time?
No.
Awesome. Well, look, I wanted to just ask you a few more questions about the property to see if it fits my company's buying criteria. And if it does, then we'll go ahead and be able to get a cash offer for you. Does that sound good?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So I got the... I'm getting the property pulled up right now. While I am, can you kind of catch me up to speed here on the situation? What's got you looking to sell this place?
I retired and just don't want to deal with shoveling snow anymore.
Yeah. Looks like there's a ton of land. That must be a lot of snow to shovel.
No, just the driveway and stuff. But yeah, it's 11 acres.
Okay. 11 acres. Let's see. I've never heard of Rifle before. Is this outside of... Is this close to any like major metropolitan area?
No. It's out in the mountains.
Gotcha. Okay.
About, 45, 50 minutes to Aspen.
Okay. Nice.
About the same to Grand Junction. It's on the western slope.
Understood. Okay. Gotcha. So, I'm taking it that you're currently living in the property?
Yes.
Okay. And do you have an idea, if we were to buy it from you, where you'd move to?
No, I'm looking at a couple different places.
Yeah. Or would you be staying in Colorado, or? Hello?
No, I wouldn't be staying in Colorado.
Okay. Well, what would your kind of ideal timeline look like? So one thing people love about working with us is that we actually allow you to pick your close date. So some people want like 30 days, other people want more. Do you know what kind of timeline would work best for you in your situation?
30 days or so. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay.
30.
Okay. So I got the property pulled up now. I'm seeing 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, and then it's showing the property square footage is 1,736.
Yeah, and then there's an upstairs that's insulated sheetrock, just not finished. Another probably I think 1,100 or so square foot, and it's on a full basement.
Is the basement finished?
No.
Okay, so wait, can you kind of repeat what you said about the upstairs? The upstairs has some sheetrock that's unfinished?
The upstairs is sheetrock and insulated, so it just no floors, no flooring, no doors except for the main door to get into it.
Okay. And
divided in 2 rooms right now.
Okay, gotcha. So sounds like if we wanted to get this house up into like perfect condition, we'd probably need to do some work up there.
Yeah.
Okay. And are there any other repairs that the property may need?
No, because I'm getting a new roof put on it starting tomorrow. Um, it had some settling that I fixed last year. That's got a lifetime warranty. They came in and put rods in the basement and lifted the house back and put it all back solid.
Okay. All right, so the foundation's good. You said new roof. How about like a HVAC system?
It's your original furnace and air conditioner.
Okay, so it's going to be about like coming up on 20 years now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's a high efficient, so.
Okay. And then what's the parking situation? Is there a garage?
3-car garage plus.
Is the property on city sewer or is there a septic tank?
Septic.
Okay. And so 2 stories with a basement?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then as far as all of like the cosmetic stuff in the interior, things like the flooring, countertops, cabinets, paint, bathrooms, is all of that original, like from when the property was built in 2005, or have you made any updates to the property since then?
Yeah, it's all original. It needs new flooring in that. I've got enough hardwood flooring to do the whole downstairs.
Okay. So, based on the property's current condition, what do you think is a fair price for it?
No, I have to check with sales around me recently and that.
Okay. And when do you think you'd be able to do that?
I don't know. I don't have an idea when I'd be able to get in time to do all that stuff right now.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I'd like, you to kind of figure out what it is you want for it, and then I can see if that's something we can do.
Right?
Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. So, I mean, it kind of sounds like you got some research you want to do. I mean, do you have any idea of kind of a number that it's like, hey, if you guys could get this, I'd be willing to do a deal today, or you feel like you need to do some more research?
Well, I guess I'd be open to what your offer would be and say yes or no, but
Okay. I mean, do you have an idea of sort of a ballpark of where that offer would need to be?
well, I know, it needs updates and stuff and fixing here and there, but, I think houses out in this area are all going, like for over 600.
Yeah. I think we need to be somewhere around there, like 600,000.
Yeah.
Okay. So, 11 acres. Everything in the property sounds like it's gonna be original. Probably some work to be done with the flooring and upstairs. Very likely we would need to put a new AC unit on it. You're putting on a new roof and the foundation is good, so that's great. Besides that, is there anything else you think we should know about the property before I take this information to our underwriters? So let me know how much I can pay for it.
Well, the basement, like I say, they cut out the squares to put the rods in. some of the, about a third of the basement, probably have to be ripped, cut out and repoured.
Like the ground in the basement?
Like the cement in the basement.
Gotcha, okay. And you said that it's, okay.
Cut out, they put 9 titanium rods, or 10, I believe, around the back, the side and back of the house, that. And to do that, they cut out like 2 by 2 squares of the cement. And then the basement heaves because of the settling. So you have to cut part of it out and re-pour. So, because it's a walkout basement, but you can't walk out right now because the heave that went with it.
Okay. All right, Jeff. Well, I believe that is everything we need now. I do want to ask, if I'm able to take this information to our underwriters and, they let me know what I can pay for it and that offer makes sense to you.
Right.
How soon do you think you'd be looking to make a decision on selling it?
Sooner the better.
All right.
Right. Like I said, I retired a couple months ago, and I'm just slowly selling stuff off, and like I said, getting the stuff done that I need to get done.
Yeah.
Like I said, the roof is leaking, so I'm getting that fixed. I've got a guy coming in to fix all the sheetrock and installation. So once the roof's done, then I can finish all that stuff.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let me take this information over to them. We'll look at the property together, and then I'll be able to give you a call back probably in the next 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay. It's got mineral rights too.
Oh, there's mineral rights on the property?
Yes. And when the oil was out here, I got some payment from them because of the rights that are with the property.
Okay. Excellent. I'll make sure to take note of that. Thank you.
Sure.
All right, Jeff. Well, let me take this over to them, and I'll give you a call back shortly, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Jeff. Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's a hard guy to talk to. Yeah, like you said, Zach, this is definitely fucking out there. Now, there's a ton of land, so there's this lot for sale, 20 acres for $500K, but it's been up 90 days. This just came up 3 days, 37 acres for $995. This is the best comp. So I'm sorry, not this one. This one. So similar size, looks as is. How many acres is this on? 10 acres. This is a very similar property that sold as is at $650. So let's see, it was listed for rent in 2020 at $1,800. The listing was removed about 2 weeks after, and then it was sold 2 years later just for $650. So it looks like it could have been a cash deal. Let me go ahead. I'm going to search this on Batch. I'm going to see who the owner of this property is, see if they have like a LLC, like some sort of real estate investor LLC. I want to see if this is a cash deal. Okay. No. Well, I mean, it could be a cash deal, but I want to see if an investor owns it. Nope. Okay, so they bought it retail for $650. Wait. The seller was an investor. Interesting. Okay. All right, I'm going to want to be a little bit conservative on this. Definitely not going to wholesale this. This would need to be a novation. $530. All right. Okay, hey Tyson, been thinking about starting a wholesaling business. Is it realistic to scale to 100K profit per month within a few years? Do you think you can still do this a decade from now? So Justin, I think it's absolutely possible to scale to 100K profit per month within a few years if you have the right guidance. So 100K profit per month, assuming you're running at like let's say a 30% margin, you got to do 300K a month. I think it's absolutely possible, but you got to have a good game plan. You got to know what you're doing. So I think if you're just a complete like noob to like owning a business, wholesaling, that's going to be very tough to do within a few years. But I think like on a timeline of like maybe 5 years, absolutely. Do you think you can still do this from a decade from now? Yeah, I 100% think so. I think wholesaling is here to stay. Look, wholesaling real estate, people are wholesaling across every single industry. People are wholesaling cars, private jets, right? It's just brokering deals and it's finding a little bit of arbitrage in the middle of between finding a buyer and a seller. It's always going to be around. Maybe it'll be called different names. Maybe the process will be slightly different, the way the paperwork works, things of that nature. But I just don't know how it goes, just gone. Here's the thing is that people are always going to need to sell their houses, and there's always going to be people who want to buy discounted real estate. And it would take two of those things to change. Either people no longer just want to sell their house, or two, people no longer want to buy discounted real estate. And if that happened, that means like the communist regime is taking over or some shit like that. All right. Let me go take a piss. We'll call this guy back. We'll make him an offer. All right, so I think that this house sells on the market somewhere between like 600 and 650,000. So on like a novation, we're gonna need to be somewhere between 500 and 530. All right. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah,
Hey, Jeff. So this is Tyson again. Is now still a good time to go over the offer?
sure.
So we were able to take a look at the property, and I think what you're saying, I think houses are selling for, you know, like around that 600, maybe even 625 range on the market. Based on what you told us about the house, right, it is going to need some repairs and things of that nature. And for us to buy it on a full cash deal where we're covering all the closing costs, we're buying the property as is, meaning you don't need to make any repairs, anything like that, and there's no realtor fees, we would need to be somewhere around like 515,000 for it.
515. And that means, what do you mean as far as more repairs?
I mean, we're buying it from you entirely as is, so it's like, you know, we would come by and we would do an inspection for our purposes, but it's not like a full inspection like houses typically get when they're sold. It's just for us to figure out what we're going to do, but meaning it's not like it's 515 less, oh, hey, Jeff, we're going to fix this, this, and this. That's going to total $20,000. That's coming out of your pocket. No, that's our total amount net to you.
Okay. I think you're a little low on the sales, but for prices around here. Because my new tax valuation is over 650.
Oh, I mean, yeah, look, I think that on the market, you're going to sell for over 600. I think that's absolutely a possibility. But I'm looking at this property. We're investors. We want to make money. And on a 1,700 square foot house, we're going to come through and redo the entire place. You know, we're going to see, we'd probably, I mean, our repair budget on this property with the AC, but plus also all the updating we're going to do in the kitchens, the bathrooms, the flooring, paint, everything, we're going to sink, you know, $90,000 into it. So we're going to be planning to sell it for over 700, but.
Which would probably be easily done. But, so. I've already looked, you know, the thing is, I've already got the roof coming on. That's already, so you're gonna have a brand new metal roof.
Yeah.
And I just painted it a year ago.
Oh, you painted the outside?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What color was it painted?
It's blue.
Okay.
Like a Cape Cod blue type color.
Nice. Okay.
The roof's gonna be with white trim, and the roof's, I'm not putting a metal roof on the garage because the garage roof's fine. But, like I say, the shingles kept blowing off on this and leaking, and I've replaced them many times, so I'm just going with all metal. And that's a light gray color, so blue and light gray.
Okay, very nice. Well, I mean, that definitely probably gets me some room where I might be able to get you a little bit more up.
Okay. And when would you like, I mean, I'd rather have you come and look at it, and then, you know.
So here's the way our process works is, I mean, number one, we're able to get a very good idea from having the conversation with you and looking around at the other properties. But so the way it works is, once we can agree on a price, right, we send you over the offer in writing, we go through it, and then we're gonna send our photographer out to the property to go get the photos. And then the owner of the company will look at the photos, and he's going to decide, yep, this is going to be the project that we're going to hold and flip. And then at that time, we'll go ahead and get you an official close date. Or there's a possibility where it's like, no, we don't want this one, but we can go ahead and give it to one of our financial partners that we work with. And that doesn't change anything with you or anything like that, anything with the price or the deal you're getting, anything like that. It's just it would be a different buyer, somebody that we work with. Yeah, so we don't go see properties until after we have something in writing.
Right, understandable. So, so with the new roof being installed, is that going to bring it up anymore?
So I had already accounted for the new roof on there, but I did not account for the paint job. So I can go see. I mean, typically I'm going to be able to get, you know, maybe like $5,000 to $7,000 for something like that on the value.
Okay.
So you think if we could come somewhere up to like 522, that would work?
Yeah, probably.
Well, I mean,
Probably.
look, here's the thing, Jeff, is I can go fight for anything you ask for, right? I can go see. So if you've got a number where you're like, hey, look, Tyson, if you can come up to here, then I'm ready to move forward. That gives me a lot more negotiating leverage with the underwriters because,
Right.
it's the start of the week. We want to get our houses bought this week and be good to go. So,
Right. I was thinking more than the 550.
gotcha. Okay. Well, let me see what I can do. I think that jump is probably going to be pretty big. I'm not positive I'll be able to get there, but let me
Okay.
see. Let me tell them that you painted the property. I'll let him know, hey, the roof is metal. He's putting on. It's gonna be a nice little look. Do you think that you'd be able to send me some pictures of the property right now?
I probably could. I'm in the middle of fixing stuff, so there's.
Well, just if you could send me a picture of like the property from the outside, like if you could go in
Oh,
front and snap a picture of the front so I could see the paint.
And just to let you know, the garage also has an upstairs storage.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I mean, it's not like apartment type storage, but it's got stairs going up and plenty of room to store stuff up there.
Okay. Well, yeah. If you could snap a picture just of the front of the property, I think that'd be really helpful,
Yeah.
so we could see that new paint and everything. And then
Right.
I'll let him know, hey, new metal roof coming on as well. And then let me see how close I can get him to 550. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, Jeff. You could just text those pictures right to this number. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Do you think you'll be able to send those
uh,
like soon?
Okay. I'll get it done next half hour or so. That's okay.
Perfect. Well, after I've gotten those photos and I've been able to take a look at them and I'll bring them over to the underwriters, I'll give you a call back, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Jeff. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Solid. Yeah, Austin. Awkward silence is the best. All right. Hey man, love some advice on how to start the wholesale game. Jay, I've got entire videos on YouTube giving you exact tutorials how to get started, bro. Go check out my YouTube channel. I got videos on there like, hey, how I would get started wholesaling if I had to start over again, all kinds of different stuff. Literally walking you through exactly how I'd do that. All right. I'm gonna email it to Doggo and to my dad, and just see what they think about it. right, so let's kind of take a look. I didn't really get an ARV. I really only had this as is comp. Let's see if I can find some better ARV comps. Yo, Bumblebee, you'll hear that a lot, man. A lot of our deals come from people who want they want retail, but they don't want to hire a realtor, and it's just a matter of walking them through the conversation and being like, okay, well, let's look at the comps. Here's the other houses. Here's what they're selling for on the market. How much do you think they paid in realtor fees? This, and that. Okay, well, this house has this, and this that are selling for that number that you want. Are you willing to put in the money to fix it? Okay, no. Well, then that's why we have to be here, right? It's walking them through that sales process. And then also, it's following up on your offer consistently. How often you go to real estate networking groups? I try and go as much as I possibly can, but I don't know, probably one every couple of months. Digging the Lululemon shirt. Thanks, Riley. How close are you to your goal, guys? I don't really know. I think we're close though. Before starting wholesaling, have you thought about running other popular business models like e-commerce, SMMA, or just normal B2B service-based business? What made you pick wholesaling? No, dude, I picked wholesaling because I graduated college and my dad was like, hey, bro, let's do this. This shit's fucking sick. Because my dad had done a few wholesale deals before we got started, and I was like, all right, fuck yeah, let's do it. All right. How much for me to fly out to Arizona and clean your windows? Well, just start a window cleaning business. What? Like, are you asking like how much you'd have to pay me to do that? All right. I can't get people to answer their phones. Any tips? Leave texts and emails too, but no response. Call them. Keep calling them, bro. Call them 10 times a day. Do you believe it'll be easier to jumpstart my wholesaling business if I already have good capital? I mean, yes. Capital always makes things easier. Okay, so we have this one at 650. What is this 665? Okay. This one's on 5 acres, sold for 665. Still really not updated, but that's definitely another good case for it selling at over 600. It's just land sold for 600. This is a nice home. It's under contract at 800. It's much bigger. But I don't really want to go too much here in downtown Rifle. I want to be looking more at this stuff. But I just don't really have any ARV comps, honestly. Okay. What do you say to the seller when explaining the process? Rod and Kia, I just said it to him. I'm like, hey, listen, we're going to, once we agree on a price, we go something in writing, we send over a photographer. The owner of the company looks at it, decides if it's something we're going to buy or if it's something that we're going to pass off to one of our financial partners. And we'll go ahead and get this done. Yes, Rifle, Colorado, Wade. Bobby, so I just looked. In Podio, my projected profit from my 17 deals already is at 152K. So this is with plenty of them still not being marketed or anything like that. So I just got to find another 100K within those deals. I think there's like 6 or 7 of them that account for that 152. So we just have to see. Will you be my mentor? I mean, depends, man. If you're a good fit. All right. move that guy to negotiating. Do you quit your job before wholesaling, or do you start and quit later on? Jerry, I didn't have it. I graduated college and went directly into this, man. Did you make more than you would at a normal job? Yes. Absolutely. How do you know if the property will be a good deal? Because I'm buying it at a good price. What is an ovation agreement? It's an agreement that allows us to sell our wholesale deals to retail buyers. Can you start out making $80K a year working under somebody in real estate with a bachelor's degree? Yeah. Definitely. Did you hit 250K? I don't know. How close are you to the 250K? Guys, I think we've passed it. I don't know, we'll just have to see. Do you think my dad is cheating on my mom? Yeah, man, probably. I'm sorry to tell you, but probably.
Please leave your...
All right. What degree did you get? Finance and real estate was what I studied in college. What's up, spray foam guy? How you doing?
Hello.
Hello, Venus.
Yes.
Hey, Venus, this is Tyson. Looks like you filled out some information on my website about selling this property over in Alton.
I did?
Did I catch you at a bad time?
No, not at all. I've been trying to put my house on everything possible, so you're the first one that calls back so far.
All right. So, sounds like you definitely are wanting to sell this place.
I do, yes.
Okay. Well, what I'd like to do is ask you a few questions about the property, and then I take that information over to my underwriters, and they'll let me know how much I can pay for the property. The whole process will take about 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm getting the property pulled up right now on my end, Venus. While I'm doing that, can you kind of catch me up to speed here? What's got you looking to sell this place?
Oh, I got to downsize. It's a 5.5 bedroom home, 4 levels, and it's just me, my fiance, and 2 kids now.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say 4 levels?
I adopted like 3 or 4 kids, so we needed a big house. Where my dad grew up and moved out. Now we took emergency custody over a 3-year-old, and I definitely do not need him to be by this highway. Or it's not even a highway. It's like one of the main streets in Alton. Like right by a school and things like that. He's 3. I can't have that.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm sorry, did you say that the property was 4 levels?
Yes.
So
I know it looks small. When I first time I saw it, I thought it was a little bitty house too. I walked in and it sure wasn't.
Okay, so can you kind of describe to me the fourth? Because it looks to me like I can see the one on the top, I can see the main level, and then I can see there's a basement. But where's the fourth one?
Oh no, there's a whole other level than the basement, but on top has two bedrooms, right and left, and on one of the bedrooms has half a bedroom. Uh, in the main level
What do you
is
mean?
a bedroom.
What do you mean half a bedroom?
Well, there's 5 bedrooms altogether, and there's an extra room attached to a room.
Okay.
So they can make it, well, we made it to another bedroom, is what we did. But it is a half a bedroom, it's like connected to the room. You can make a big old room out of it. Originally, if you want to cut the half, it's originally 5 bedrooms.
Okay. And then how many bathrooms did you say there were?
Would be 2.5.
Okay. And then I'm showing that the property is just over 2,000 square feet. Does that sound right?
I think so, don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but I just guessed on that one. I was trying to get my deed and do this all at the same time, so I didn't quite find the square footage.
Okay.
But if you can find it more than I could, please let me know.
All right. I'm seeing that the home was built in 1920. Just wondering if there's any
I
updates.
thought it was in 80s, I'm not sure though.
I'm just seeing from tax records say 1920.
Okay. I have no idea what they put on there right now. Sorry.
Do you know how old the roof is that's on the property?
How old do you think the roof is? That was redone before you moved in, wasn't it? Yeah, we've been living here for almost 3 years, and it was 2 years old when we moved in here.
Okay.
So now maybe 5.
Gotcha. And then how about like a HVAC system? Is there a central air on the property?
Yes.
Okay, do you know how old that unit is?
You know how old the unit is out here?
18?
Yeah. I don't know if it would. We know that's a little bit older, but it does work really well.
Okay. So it looks like you guys bought the house in 2021. You made any changes to the property, like paint, flooring?
We turned the kitchen into a Harley Davidson kitchen. So the ceiling's like orange and black, and the borders are all motorcycle. My dad kind of sort of made the basement into a bedroom / workroom, but that's partial finish, and there's a walkout to that. The ceiling got redone, and it looks really nice, last year in the living room. All we need there is trimming. I haven't quite got the trimming in yet, and that's, oh, well, we got a drop ceiling, I'm sorry. We redid the bathroom on the main level, and the master bedroom, the drop ceiling as well, and that's it.
Okay. Gotcha.
We did, hold on a minute, we did put some drywall in, because when we moved in here, it needed a little tender loving care, but we had not painted over, so maybe some paint.
Okay. How much are you guys hoping to get for the property?
I started for 72, but at this moment, to really be honest, I will settle for 60. I do need to get out of here, and it's imperative for it.
Gotcha. How soon would you guys like to be moved?
I like to be out here by the 28th or the 1st. I mean, I hate to pour out my personal life, but not court ordered, but when we took emergency custody of a 3-year-old, we're kind of being pushed to be off the main street. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. One thing I am worried about is Alton. Let's see. Okay, it's got a population of 25,000 people. Okay.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I just wanted to see how big this place was, but okay. So you guys are looking to get 60,000 for it?
Yeah, that'd probably be the lowest I can probably go. Maybe 55 if I had to, but that's it. Because we did put another bedroom in, and I'm leaving materials and a appliance, you know, things like that. So I don't want to lowball myself as much as I put in this house either.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. From what I'm seeing, this like area is just gonna be too small for us. Like, there's really no room for us to. Like, we're investors. We're looking to make money, and I'm just not seeing how we're gonna be able to make any money on it, even if we buy it for 55,000. Have you spoke with any realtors about listing the property?
I did speak to a realtor, and she I don't know. She was a very, very sweet person, but it seemed like she just wanted to get out of the contract more than I wanted to sell it.
Interesting.
So, I mean, it was set for 90 when I fixed everything, when I was going to fix everything and put more materials in it. Then she made me drop it down to 72 less than 2 weeks. And then it kind of seemed like she just didn't want to deal with it no more. So now I'm stuck at 72, and she kind of bailed on me. So we kind of got out of that contract.
Gotcha. Well, I'm thinking that's going to be your best bet. I mean, I'm looking around, and right now there's 2 houses for sale that are kind of near you for $38,000 and $27,000.
No, I can't go that low. There's too much I put in this house and build another bedroom. I definitely cannot go that low.
Yeah. Do you have a mortgage on this property?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, here's what I'm gonna tell you is if you're wanting to get the most amount of money for the property, the way you're gonna do that is by listing it.
Yeah, like I said, I already did that, and I definitely don't. I mean, I don't mind if I had the time to be in the home, but I don't have much time to be in the home because of my child. But I don't know. Like I said, I really would, but it's not fast enough for me from what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hear you. All right. Well, I'll take a look, and I'll see if our company is interested in making an offer on it. And if it is, I'll give you a call back. But more than likely, they're going to say that there's no room for us to do anything here. So.
Okay.
All right. Well, I do appreciate your time, Venus.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time too.
Yeah. I wish you the
Have
best
a
of
good
luck.
day.
You too. Bye-bye. No mortgage, can't go sub 2. I mean, there's just, this area's bad. This area's bad. All right, can you at least say you are so we can see this kitchen? Oh, yeah. Also, we put a Harley Davidson kitchen in the property. What the fuck? A what? Oh, you painted your kitchen orange and black. Oh, yeah, no. You know, buyers love that, actually. No wonder. No wonder that. Oh, yeah, dude, that sucks. That's really bad. Just bad decision making there on that end. Was getting your degree pretty difficult? No. College was really easy. You just gotta learn how to jump through the hoops. I don't know, man. I didn't go to class in college or anything like that. I showed up to take the test. That's it. Instead of going to class, I just fucking hunkered down in the study room in the frat and learned whatever we were supposed to do in like 15 minutes rather than going to class for an hour and a half. Yeah, I did like in college, it was a lot of fun because I really only had like 4 hours of responsibility that I had to do every single week. And besides that, I could just fuck off, you know? You cheat your way through. I mean, I'm not going to call it that, but I definitely had a lot of creative problem solving to getting the good grades that I needed. How many genuine offers before you close your first deal? I don't know. It depends, Eamon, because more than likely at the beginning, you're really bad at sales and at getting the information you need. So it's going to take you a lot more than it would take me. But for me, pretty much every single 5 offers I give turns into a deal. How many sub 2 deals did you do out of the 17? One of them is sub 2. JS Move Productions, one of them. Have you ever thought about hiring cold callers? Wade, I at one time had 20 cold callers. Do you think?
Hello.
Hello, Brett?
Yes.
Hey, Brett, this is Tyson. Looks like you filled out some information on my website about selling this property in Texarkana. Did I catch you at a bad time?
No.
Awesome. So, Brent, what I'd like to do is just ask you a few more questions about the property. Then I can take that information to my underwriters, and they'll let me know how much we could pay for it. The whole process takes about 15-20 minutes. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So I'm getting the property pulled up right now on my end. While I'm doing that, can you kind of catch me up to speed here? What's got you thinking about selling this place?
I mean, it was.
I'm sorry, you kind of cut out there. What's that?
Don't want to have it.
Okay, wait, I can kind of hear you again now. What? I didn't hear anything that you said. What was that? Hello? Let's try that again. Do your leads come from advertising or cold calling? Advertising. Cold calling is advertising, though. But no, all my leads come from digital inbound marketing. Dude not buying your BS? What? What can an associate's degree get you started at? Tegan, look. If you're looking for advice on getting a regular JOB, this is not the place for you, man.
To an automatic voice.
Again, I have a degree, and it's not worth fuck all to me. I've never even seen my diploma. I don't even know where it is. Maybe my mom has it. I don't know. How can you not put EMD? You can't. You must put EMD, but the amount of EMD is negotiable. You could do $1 EMD. How would you approach the start of a cold call? Hey, Brett, you still looking at selling your property over on Artesian Street? No? All right, thank you. Have a good day. Yeah. Awesome. Go into your conversation. Too many people overthink this stuff, guys. Don't be an overthinker. Why would you ever paint your kitchen orange? That's a great fucking question. I have no idea. Definitely, guys, just word of the wise, don't paint anything orange, ever. Just don't do it. How would you sell an novation agreement if the seller wants a quick close? If they want a quick close, I wouldn't do a novation agreement. What's your ratio on deals? How many leads per deal? Depends on the marketing source, but typically 13 leads to a deal. You can actually do $1 EMD, or does it have to be reasonable? You can actually do $1 EMD. It might be a Browns fan. What is that? Do you think it's easier to get a lower priced home or a higher priced home under contract? Typically a lower priced house. All right, Erie, Pennsylvania. Nice, I've actually heard of this place.
Please leave your message for 814.
Come on, Jamal.
Please leave your message for 81438433120.
Alright, the only thing that makes me hesitant about wholesaling is consistently making at least this figure. Is this realistic? Yes, it is, Justin. Alright, question on sub 2 deals. Your wholesale fee comes from selling the terms, right? So is it true that more or less than your wholesale fee would be smaller than just a regular wholesale deal? I'm not sure I understand your question, dude, but yeah, typically if you're wholesaling sub 2 deals, your fee is not going to be as good as if you're like selling them to a flipper. All right, why don't you leave voicemails? Johnny, I've talked about this a bunch, bro. I don't leave voicemails because at the scale that I'm doing with the amount of calls we're making, if we leave a voicemail, the time spent leaving voicemails is not greater than the time that we could just fucking call more people. All right. Jamal didn't answer. All right. How many genuine offers does a newbie wholesaler need to do before they close their first ever deal? I don't know, Eamon. Completely depends, man. Depends on how good you are naturally and what data you're calling. So your cash buyers are fix and flippers? Most of the time, yes. What do you say to people that say wholesalers prey on desperate people? Is it ethical? I don't say anything to those people. I don't really care what they have to say. Well, same amount of time as answering questions on TikTok. Yes, very true. How's the new actuations guy doing? Oh yeah, guys, new acquisition guy didn't make it. All right. How close are you to the 250K goal? Justin, right now, my projected profit from my deals is at 152K. Now, there's still like probably 10 deals that has not gone into marketing that we don't know what the projected profit is. So, I'm doing very well on that. What other cash buyers do you sell to besides fix and flippers? Landlords, hedge funds. I also sell to retail buyers. How do you make money off sub 2 again? Guys, you're just buying the house sub 2. So you can make money off it by renting it out, turning it into an Airbnb, or you can wholesale the terms to somebody else, right? How do I structure terms for a deal where the owner is over 70 years old and wants his money as soon as possible? Well, if he's over 70, wants the money as soon as possible, then selling it on terms isn't probably a very good idea. Dang, the guy quit already. He didn't quit, but I just had to let him go. He just didn't have sales experience, and I didn't want to train him up from nothing. He was a really good dude. What's up, Chase? How you doing? How many cold calls should I make per day for my first deal? As many as you possibly can, Justin. Don't put a cap on yourself. Go make 1,000. Why does it take so long to close? So there's a lot of stuff that has to happen, man, in a real estate transaction. Right? We have to do the inspections. We got to figure out what the fuck's going on with the tenants. We got to get the pictures. We got to get in front of buyers. Then they, a lot of times our buyers are retail buyers. They need to get appraisals, all this kind of shit. There's a lot that happens. Have you ever been sued? Yes. Why do cold calls make some people anxious? I don't know. So houses that don't need to be flipped, you sell to landlords and retail buyers? No, we'll sell houses that need to be flipped to landlords and retail buyers too. Anybody from your hometown or college friends that are surprised at how much money you're making? Yeah. In fact, I hear about it through the grapevine all the time. About kids I went to high school with. They're like, oh, Tyson's on social media. Like, he's just full of shit, this and that, whatever. I don't really care.
Hello?
Hello, Jennifer.
Yeah?
Hey, Jennifer, this is Tyson. Looks like you filled out some information on my website about selling this property in Kelso.
Oh, yeah.
Did I catch it at a bad time?
No, I was just moving something.
Awesome. Well, Jennifer, what I'd like to do is ask you some more questions about the property so I can figure out how much we could offer you for it. Basically, we just need to figure out some details about the property, and then after that, I take the information over to my underwriters, and they'll let me know exactly how much I could pay. And then we'll go ahead and we'll have a written offer for you in your inbox within the next, 20 minutes. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Jennifer, while I'm getting your property pulled up over on my end, can you catch me up to speed here? What's got you thinking about selling this place?
Well, it's too big for one person to live here. I thought my mother was going to move back and move in, and she's not going to. So it's too big for one person, 2,400 square feet, 2 levels, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2 kitchen. It's got a 10 by 50 deck on the upper level. It's just way too big for one person.
Yeah, that makes sense. Looks like you just bought this property this year, right?
Yeah, I did, dude. Yeah, I did. So, if you can make me an offer, can you text it to me? Because I have no access to no computer at all.
Yeah, I mean, we can do that.
The lower level, it has 2 bedrooms, bathroom, a kitchen, Each level has a fireplace. The lower level has an insert. The upper level does not. It's on a dead-end road. It's very quiet, private.
Okay. Does the property need any kind of repairs?
There's one window that has a crack,
Okay.
but otherwise it's got new flooring in it. The kitchen, the dining room, the bathroom, the carpet's new upstairs and downstairs because there's carpet in each bedroom, and in like the family room area.
Okay. So, how much would you be looking to get for the property?
I was hoping to get 360.
Okay. Do you have a mortgage on the property?
Yeah, I do.
Do you know kind of what that balance is?
Not right this second.
Okay. So, is what I'm going to tell you is just because of how recently it was that you bought the property, I can't imagine we're going to be able to pay much more than what you paid, right? Now,
Okay, well, send me an offer then, because I don't want to. One person can't live here.
yeah,
I'm gonna have to accept the best offer and walk away because one person it's way too much.
I get
Just
that.
can't do it.
Well, so as a real estate investor, we specialize in finding, creative solutions to people. Now, here's what I'm going to say looking at this property is from what I'm seeing on the market, I think you're going to have a very tough time selling the property and being able to walk away with any amount of money in your pocket without like it looks like you'd have to, like, even if you sold it at 360 on the market, you're going to have to pay realtor fees, closing costs, things like that, right? And depending on what your mortgage is, it sounds like you would probably have to bring money to the closing table in order to sell your house, which doesn't make any sense, right?
Necessarily, but if you guys want to make me an offer, great.
Well, Jennifer, here's what I want to tell you is there is something that I'm thinking of that might work where we would pay you to take over your mortgage.
I don't know anything about that kind of stuff, so.
So is how it works is we would become responsible for making your mortgage payment every single month. So you would sell the house to us, the mortgage stays in your name, and we become responsible for making it. So you no longer have to make this payment or anything. The house is no longer yours. You don't have to worry about making repairs to it or anything like that. You just know the mortgage is paid every single month. And then typically we can, have you walk away with a couple $1,000s as well that we just pay you at closing.
Okay, well, send me your offer.
Okay, so on this kind of thing, I can't really just like send it to you. I kind of have to like show you exactly how this works. It's called buying a house subject to the current mortgage.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. So.
Yeah, I mean most people don't, and that's the thing is this is where in situations like what you're telling me, where you just bought the house, more than likely it has not appreciated enough over the last 4 months in order for you to sell it and be able to walk away with any money.
I'm walking away with some. I'm not going to walk away with none. I got to put that furniture there. No. Okay, I'm going to have to get off the phone right now. So if you'd like to send me an offer, great. I got people trying to move stuff around.
Okay, so how would you like me to send you that offer?
Text.
Okay, so you just want me to text you, hey, we're interested in taking over your mortgage, and then we can give
No,
you...
no. Whatever you can offer, send it to me in a text, and I'll take it from there.
Okay, but look, if I'm just gonna, if you just want like a regular offer where I just say, hey, we'll just pay you cash this amount, it's gonna be way less than what you owe, I think.
Well, that ain't gonna work, thanks.
Right, that's why I'm trying to... I caught that lady at a bad time. The mortgage is most likely not assumable. I'm not looking to assume the mortgage, Jay. I'm looking to buy it subject to it. Completely different. What's up, Connor? How you doing, bro? All right. All right. Can you explain buying a house subject to the conventional mortgage? Yeah, easy. You buy the house, title transfers to your name, you set up with a mortgage servicing company to pay off that mortgage on behalf of the other person. How do you make your money buying the property subject to? Because now I could buy this property, I just buy it for the mortgage, I give her $5,000, and I just got into this 2,400 square foot property in Kelso, Washington for $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Now I own that property. I can rent it out, I can list it on Airbnb, whatever the fuck I want. All right, make some phone calls. All right, how is that subject to if you're paying off the existing loan? I don't, what? What do you mean? Respect, bro. Why does the house have to stay in her name, though? The house doesn't stay in her name. The house becomes in my name, but the debt stays in her name because she's the one who qualified for that debt, not me. She's not going to make money in the end. Yeah, I would be able to give her money at closing. So like typically it'd be like $5,000 to $10,000. But here's the problem. She just bought this house for $351K 4 months ago. The house is not worth, look, for her to sell this on the market, she's going to pay about 6% realtor fees and like probably $4,000 in closing costs. So if she sells it at $360, what is $360 minus 6%? Something smarter than me. 360, 1, 2, 3, minus 6%. $338,000. She's already $12,000 underwater. With this, I can give her $5K so she actually walks away with money and I take over the mortgage. It's a creative solution to her problem. I think she had equity in the house. I don't think so. She just bought it. Now, if she put down for some reason 20%, then maybe she'll be all right. But that's why I was trying to ask her about this and she didn't want to talk to me, so I don't know. How would she buy another home with the mortgage in her name? She probably couldn't. She'd probably need a rent. What if the mortgage is too high for it to make sense to rent out? Then the deal wouldn't work. Right? That's why I want to get this information from her. She don't want to move that much. Sounded like she did. I mean, she's out there filling out forms on my website. She definitely wants to move. It's just I caught her at a bad time, right? I'm going to need to call her back again, you know, in a couple of days. Hopefully it's a better time. All right, I'm going to wait to get pictures back from our homie over in Rifle, but that's looking like... But we'll make those calls later. I'm a hot pot for